if I could just wrap it into one sentence or a couple sentences, I have a hard time saying hello in 5 minutes. So is that certain path reset our trajectory for the future. Okay. We might have been we're always going up and to the right, but when I talk about trajectory, it is a clearly defined different curve that we're growing on. And it's because certain path accelerates the growth if you will listen to your coach. I hope Missy watches this because I'll listen to her. Tuck your pride and understand that there are 1,000 contractors out there refining best practices and giving feedback to these coaches and that kind of thing. So they're able to share, hey, look, you can go down and to the right. This is probably what's going to happen. We've had 1,000 contractors do that, and the right doesn't work. That is not a metaphor. I got to change that somehow. Maybe we divert our path to how the success goes here, and 1,000 contractors have been successful in this way. So the other thing I would say is, as we got through the first 2 or 3 years, as I got into a tag group, the accountability group, I look forward to that every month. And it's 4 or 5 other, 6 other contractors throughout the country about the same size, and we're going through some of the same problems, and we're sharing some. Let me tell you what, the loneliest place in the world, I talk about this in the book, is to grow your own business, because if you're successful at a certain point, only 3% of the world represent entrepreneurs and risk takers. Well, there are certain conversations you just can't have with your friends at church or your golf buddies or whatever it is you do, your fishing buddies, because not all of them, it's only 3%. It means 97% out there don't have a clue about what you're talking about. At CertainPath, you're with a family of contractors or members that do what you do. And the conversation just starts like that because you have a common vocabulary. You're all working toward the same thing. And I think that's the beauty of CertainPath.
How about we get a lot more and more people that listen and watch that are not members, a lot of small contractors. What do you say about the investment to be a part of something in terms of, hey, it's worth the investment to join a group and to have all these resources and people to help you in your business journey?
Well, I think you said it right there. It's not an expense, it's an investment. If I had a little bit of advice to give to any entrepreneur or risk taker, small business owner, marketing is not an expense, it's an investment. And when you invest in the market, you invest in what we call dollar cost averaging. That's the same amount every month over time, and things through compounded interest work. Well, I would say the same thing about CertainPath. If you're a one and done, I'll do this, I'll try this for a year, I would say probably don't join, because I don't see that as a success path. It's a commitment to, number one, tuck your pride, admit the things that you need help in, and stay with that kind of, I guess it's probably a humble approach. And I don't mean humble in bowing down. Humility to me is, and getting rid of your pride is this: walking in or waking up every day, going to the office and saying, I'm going to learn something new today. I don't know it all. And I have something to learn, and I have something to give. And that would be my message to folks who are thinking about joining CertainPath. Go in with an idea that I have something to give and I have something to learn. And that to me is real, true humility.